Aquarius, hi. So this is going to be a reading for June 6th through the 12th, and I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. Felix, not only are you tickling me with your tail, but you're also making some waves of wind here. Aw, you want to play? You want to play? You want to play, Fluffy? You want to play or you want to bite? You want to bite, Mama? Why are you biting, Mama? I touched you in the no-no zone. I touched you on the back. Yeah. Divas. Your tail boy. Let's see, Aquarius. Okay. The overall energy for the reading, the the Nine of Pentacles. There's a sense of stepping into your power, stepping into a place of stability for yourself by the looks of it. In the recent past, the Eight of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the Queen of Swords, you started working on something here. And over there with the Page of Swords, it's kind of showing you had just started something, but it was working out. It was building. It was like the energy was already kind of building up. And then there you go, jumping in and then kind of starting to contribute to it. And you grew through it too. In the current situation, the Two of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Cups. An energy of moving on by the looks of it is showing up, and it looks like it brings you something. There's love here at the end of it, and you're going for it. So, I don't know what this is. It feels good. In the immediate future, the Six of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the Three of Wands. You're kind of losing your balance here by the looks of it. There's a little bit of a holdup. There's a little bit of you gotta wait for something maybe, and that kind of places you into this a little bit of instability, a little bit of what the hell do I do? What you know, kind of losing it there for a split second, just because you have to wait for something, or I don't know. There's a sense of waiting tied up to this. So let's clarify. Let me clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, the Temperance card. You got to be patient through this process by the looks of it, because you've gained a little bit of a sense of you're almost starting to get comfortable in this place of stability that you're creating for yourself. You know, it kind of fits like a glove kind of a thing. But for some reason, there's a little bit of a pause somewhere. There's a little bit of, you gotta wait a little bit. You gotta, you know, it's like you're getting up ahead of the game almost. Not that you're rushing necessarily, but because you've gotten so used to things being in a certain way that things may be showing up stagnant at times, or maybe you have to pause at times, and it's like, ooh, I don't like that. You know, there's that sense of almost learning to be patient through the process that's showing up here. So, I don't know. Let's do... Let me do the Queen of Swords in the recent past. There's definitely a teamwork kind of a situation going on here. The Four of Wands, the King of Swords, the High Priestess. There's definitely teamwork. It could be a commitment too. It could be a marriage even. I don't know. You could be working with someone that's really fitted here. In the energies, it looks like the two of you are a match to put something together, to work on something here. And it feels like you're intuitively guided here to go with this because it feels good. So it's like there's something of a match that's shown up in there, definitely. And I don't know if it's romantic. It doesn't have to be. It could be, again, it could be romantic, but you could be working together on something else. I don't know. But it's something that builds up, you know? So, feels good. Let's do the Two of Cups in the current situation. The Empress, the Seven of Wands, the Queen of Swords. Okay, so there is love here. But it's like, I don't have time for love now. I don't know, it's shown up a little weird. It's shown up as acknowledging the love, knowing that it's there, but not feeding it at this time. And not to that extreme, you know, not so pushed into, I don't have time for it. It's just, it's not a priority. I don't know why. Because it's not. It's just not. There's a little bit of you kind of pushing against it, like, okay, I know it's here, but stay right there, you know? Kind of like I got other stuff to do. Let's do the Knight of Swords. Who's banging like that? There's some banging going on. It's coming from somewhere close. Yeah, I can hear like multiple banging. It's not just one, so I don't know who's doing what. You just hear the bangings. For the Knight of Swords, you get the Two of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Tower. There's a sense of anxiety about something. Like, I really want to get this done now. And the universe says, not now. Wait for it. You know, kind of a thing. And you're like, no. But it's like, it's like rushing the energies. And if you were to do it now, it kind of brings in this energy of, I told you not to do it now. You know, kind of a thing. So I don't know what the hell this is. You're definitely losing your patience a little bit here. And as I said, the overall energy kind of shows you a lesson in being patient here. Because you're going, and as you're going, this energy of wait shows up. And you're not looking at it. You're not acknowledging it. You're like, what? Did somebody say something? Nah. I thought I heard something. Nah, I'll keep going. You know, kind of a thing. And then I see you going and doing, and then this freaking tower comes in, which I'm not saying, oh, you're going to go and you're going to fuck things up. It does look like that, but I don't think that's what it is. I feel like more than anything, something is going to happen that's going to show you, maybe I should have waited or something. You know, there's that whole sense of be patient. What's the rush? What's the rush here? Because you know it's there, and you know you're still going to achieve it if you were to move a little slower in this. But like, you don't want to. You're like, nope. Let me do the Seven of Cups. What did you find? Oh. Kai is playing with, I think an ant came in through the door when I let Oscar out. And I think Kai's got it. By the looks of it. They're so funny when they're playing with the little insects. For the Seven of Cups, you get the Magician, the Eight of Pentacles, the Five of Cups. So you are manifesting this. You are wanting this for things to work out. And it's the same freaking situation that you started in the past. And it is building up. So your intention is still that. It's still going towards that. And you know what's funny? In the past, you didn't show me this. Now you're showing me an energy of past mistakes, past trauma. So you're carrying that with you, attached to this. So I hope that's not fear, because you're manifesting for things to work out, but you also have another kind of an energy attached to that, which is none of that keeps you in the present there. So as you're moving forward to the future, you're manifesting for an energy to be stable, to build up with an energy from the past. I'm wondering where you are now. That's why you're in a rush. Either you're running too fast from the past, or you're running too fast to catch the future. you know, the end result of the future. You're nowhere here. Stay here. The universe is kind of pushing you to stay here a little more. Tricky one. Tricky one. Let's do the Six of Swords in the immediate future. Knight of Pentacles, the Hangman, the Queen of Wands. Don't stop completely, because you're stopping. You're like, okay, you know what? I'm just not going to move at all. You're kind of like trying to move slower to catch up with the energy that is presenting itself and is leading you towards the now. Doesn't really stop, even though we say nothing is happening in the now because it's now and that's it. The now moves. The now becomes the now in a second from now, or a minute from now, you know. So it's moving. Energy is moving all the time. You're deciding to stop completely, and that's how you miss the energy moving, basically. So now you're up ahead of the energy, and then you're showing me a sense of, I know, I got it, I'll just stop. No. Find that middle part. Find that freaking middle part. This is too funny, because you're showing up as, let me slow down, and then let's stop. What the hell? Really, printer? Scares the shit out of me. And Felix. Let's do the Nine of Cups. Can I talk to Aquarius, please? Or are you just gonna sit there? Are you gonna sit there? Are you gonna move? Can you move? Felix? Like, you're big. They can't. Okay, there you go. All right, so for the Nine of Cups, the World card, the Fool, the Nine of Wands. I feel like you're having a hard time with energies, with your energy, with how you respond to whatever it is that's happening. There's a flow in the energy that's coming in and is happening. And what you're doing is either rushing up ahead the flow, or slowing down to the point of not even following the flow. And you're kind of, that's how you lose your balance. That's how you lose your now, be here now. And then you're kind of standing against you moving too fast completely, which too fast could be, you know, a spontaneous decision to something or things like that, where you're like, well, I'm not deciding anything anymore. I'm not doing anything anymore. I'm not taking any chances anymore. I'm not doing anything anymore. Just sitting here because I'm in the now and I'm not moving with anything. And the now, again, in 2 seconds from now, it's going to present itself different. So if you don't go along with the energy that's moving towards the next now, you're stuck in the now in the past, basically. Oh, I know, it's complicated, but find your flow. Find your flow, because you're, again, really rushing it and then stopping it completely. And that's gonna unbalance you. Let's do the Three of Wands. You get the Four of Cups, the Justice card, the King of Cups. All right. Well, you don't like the stopping situation, the let's wait, the let's, you know. And I feel like you do know that the balanced way of things for you within the situation is to just connect with your heart. That's going to show you the now. The now, the now in a second, the now in a minute, the now in a year, whenever it changes into the next now. That's going to lead you, you know. The mind is just going to tell you move faster or move slower. The heart is going to beat with the rhythm of what's going on around you. So that's going to follow the flow. So I kind of get the sense that consciously you know that that's what's up. You know that that's what needs to happen. And I kind of see you going there. You know, it's kind of like, oh, that aha moment that you get. And then you kind of follow your heart, basically, to follow the flow. Because this whole situation of let me wait, let me rush, let me blah, 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 it's from the mind. It just confuses the hell out of you instead of allowing you to be with the now. You know, so quite interesting. Quite an interesting reading where The energies are getting a little bit out of hand here. Let me see what the universe has to close it off. The Three of Swords, the Sun, the Five of Wands. Ooh, there's a little bit of a war inside of you between, well, but if I connect to my heart, I would have to go through the pain that's blocking my heart, and then I would have to reach happiness. But I know happiness is there beyond the pain that's blocking my heart, so I have to connect with my heart. So you're kind of having a little bit of a tantrum there with yourself about it. But I still see you going there eventually, kind of like, you know what, I gotta do it, because otherwise I'll get lost in the now, basically, you know? So, interesting. That's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.